We heard a pop. My son yelled gunshot, grabbed me. It was pandemonium. Everybody was running.
It all happened inside the doors. I didn't see nothing that went on inside once he went in the door because I was aiding the police officer at the time, wrapping his hand up.
Witnesses describe a shooting spree inside a magistrate's office in Fayette County, with a police officer among those wounded. Good evening. We continue to follow this breaking news story. 5 people were shot, and one of them, the gunman, is dead.
The shooting happened just after 2 this afternoon at the office of District Judge Daniel Shimshak. That is on East Church Avenue in Masontown. State police say the scene is secure. There is no current threat to the public.
Now, 4 people were wounded, including Masontown Police Officer Scott Miller. Among them, we can confirm 3 are at Ruby Memorial Hospital in Morgantown in West Virginia. 2 are men, ages 47 and 35. The third is a woman, age 39. It is not clear if they will be admitted yet. We are told they are in fair condition. And we begin our team coverage this evening with Julie Grant, who is live in Fayette County near the scene. Julie?
Stacy and Susan, the community is shaken here in Masontown. You can just feel the fear in the air here. People in shock and disbelief lining the streets. This is a business district here on East Church Avenue, and it seems like everything is just frozen here. Many people are outside of the businesses, lining the streets, holding their heads, crying, some of them just visibly upset at what took place earlier today here at the Borough building behind me. And if you look closely, the van is blocking much of the door, but if you look in, you can see the top where that glass is shattered. That is where the shooter made entry to this building around 2 o'clock today. It was business as usual in the courtroom for Magistrate Judge Daniel Shimshak. Had a full docket of preliminary hearings set for today. I talked to a witness who heard a gunshot, looked in the parking lot. He saw the shooter and saw his gun jamming up, saw a woman running away from him, running into the building. That's when he turned and looked, and out in the parking lot here in front of that door is where he saw Officer Scott Miller with the Masontown Police Department, who had been shot in the hand. He said his focus was helping that officer, and then in the meantime, after helping him, he ran for cover after he started hearing the shots ring out inside. The shooter broke that glass and then started shooting in the building. We understand there were at least 60 people who were waiting for their court cases to happen inside of the building. Now, we did speak to one young man who was inside of the Borough building today, and he helped the woman who was believed to be the wife of the shooter and the target of this incident. We have been hearing all day long, and it was confirmed in the press conference that this was an ongoing domestic violence situation, that was what was precipitating this shooting that took place today. And now I'd like you to take a listen to what that man said as he helped that woman.
I ran back down the hallway, and there was a few people in the main office building. I believe there were some officers in there going after the shooter at the time, and realized my mom was in the room to my left with 3 other people, and then the woman was laying there on the floor. She just had a small rag at the time, so she was still bleeding. I took my belt off right away and wrapped it around her arm and sat by the desk with her, hoping that the shooter was, not coming in the door. I didn't even know it was her husband until I was sitting there holding her arm, and I said, how, I was like, how'd it happen? I wanted to know. And she was like, it was my husband. She was like, this isn't the first time he tried to kill me.
Certainly a terrifying ordeal for that woman and everyone else here, all of the other victims and witnesses and everyone in this community here in Masontown, Pennsylvania today. I tell you, the fear is just in the air, the shock, the disbelief that something like this, something so violent and horrific could happen in such a quiet community. The sun is shining today, and many of those folks that we spoke to who were in the building said that really the only thing people were complaining about earlier today was the heat. It was crowded and it was hot inside that building, and you can imagine, Stacy and Susan, the horror that those folks inside that building experienced when that man came in and started shooting. Back to you.